Hi Thrivers, welcome back to Thriving in Spain, the podcast where we talk about navigating expat life. Not just with your suitcase and visa, but with your heart, nervous system, and identity in tow. And believe me, I'm working really hard on my identity right now in English too. And also putting a bunch of effort on not saying Spain. So I'm trying to make sure I say Spain. I'm from here, and I'm Vero, and hopefully your favorite ontological coach. And today we're going deep, like existential crisis, but in a cute way, deep. Because the title of this episode says it all. The identity earthquake. Who am I in Spanish? And I don't know if you ever caught yourself mid-sentence and thought, wait, I don't even sound like me anymore. Or maybe you felt, like you felt it in your body, like that weird tension of wanting to connect but not knowing how to be the version of yourself you used to be. Yeah, that's what I call identity earthquake. And language is usually the epicenter. So let's break it down. When you speak another language, you're not just translating words. You're translating a whole self. And a self that maybe doesn't come with all the nuance. A self that feels clunky, hesitant, or oddly polite. I don't know. In Spanish, maybe you're sweet and quiet, or in a different way. But in English, maybe you are funny and assertive. In your native language, perhaps you're poetic and fast. So who the hell are you now? And probably this is something you've been asking yourself. Okay, but then in that case, let's get ontological about it. Language isn't just a communication tool. It's part of your way of being. The tone you use, the pauses, the metaphors, the way you tell a story. When all of that gets stripped back, or doesn't quite translate, your nervous system gets confused. And you're not just speaking differently, you're being differently. And that, my dear listener, is no failure. It's a portal to a more flexible identity, to more empathy, to a deeper kind of presence. But yeah, I get it. It's also really disorienting. And let me normalize some things for you. It's okay to feel less smart in a second language. It's okay to feel exhausted after socializing. It's okay to feel like your jokes don't land. And it's okay to miss your own voice. None of that makes you less you. It just means you're growing. And how do we move through the identity earthquake? Well, here's a few things that can help you. The first one, grieve the version of you that doesn't fit right now. Say goodbye temporarily to the quick-witted, articulate, deep-talking you. They're not gone. They're just hibernating, let's say. And trust me, they will come back, but evolved. The second tip that I have for you is get curious about your Spanish self. What new parts of you are showing up? Maybe you are more observational, more patient, maybe you swear more. But no worries, this is not a downgrade, it's a remix. Try it on, play with it. The third tip that I have for you is let people meet you where you are. So you don't have to impress anyone. You don't need to be fluent to be loved. You just need to be present and be your own self. Connection doesn't require perfect language, it requires honesty. And the fourth tip that I have for you is integrate, don't replace. So this is not about you becoming someone else. It's about letting your new environment call out new parts of your identity that were always there, just waiting. The quiet one, the bold one, the one that is not afraid to say, I don't know the word, but I'll try it anyways, So try to integrate these new parts of you. And I have some questions for you to reflect this week. Who am I becoming as I speak a new language? What am I afraid to lose? And what might I gain? Let yourself be in the middle of that messy, magical shift, because that's where the goal is. And I also have a mini challenge like the last weeks. And I want you to give your Spanish self a name. Yep, name her. The clumsy, brave, funny, open version of you that's showing up, even when she stumbles through subjunctives. Give her a little love, talk to her with kindness, maybe even write her a note. Because she's not a less than version of you. She's the version who is showing up anyway. All right, well, I guess this is it for today. And let this episode be your permission slip to be in between, to be evolving, to be multilingual and multidimensional. And remember, if you want coaching to help you integrate all these selves into a one empowered, grounded, thriving you, I'm here. You can reach me out for one-on-one support. And until next time, be gentle, be curious, and stay brave. And spoiler alert, next week we're talking about that weird emotional limbo where you live here, but you still feel like a tourist. It's called, Can I Just Not Be a Tourist Anymore? And yes, it's a whole vibe, I know. And remember, you're not surviving, you are thriving.